Assalamualaikum and have a good day to our lecturer, Sir Muhammad Azril bin Abdul Aziz. So, regarding to the group assignment, our group we will present about the company of Pahlawan Dinamik Sdn Bhd. So, before I start, I will introduce about myself. My name is Muhammad Firdaus bin AZLAN. My group members is NURIN IZZAH binti HALIM HAFED, NURUL HUDA LOTPI binti Muhammad LOTPI, and lastly is NURIN SYAFIQAH binti Muhammad ZAHARI.
Assalamualaikum, I'm NURUL going to present about the company background and organizational chart. Pahlawan Dinamik Sdn Bhd is an engineering and services company that started with the fire protection system, fire detection system, and fire extinguishing equipment. The company has clear vision and mission to achieve the goal. The company's vision is to drive technological application and innovation for the benefit of mankind. The company's mission is addressing the highest quality standards such as process, service, test, commissions, installations, and training. Regarding to the company's activities, there are three main activities which are mechanical and electrical services, facility management services, and business of general trading. These includes consulting, design, installation, testing, training, maintenance, and delivery in the fire industry. For the organizational chart, there are 5 levels in Pahlawan Dinamik Sdn Bhd, which are at first level is Muhammad Firdaus AZLAN as project manager. At the second level, NURIN SYAFIQAH Muhammad ZAHARI as a technical engineer, and NURUL IZZAH HALIM HAFED as a service engineer. At the third level are Salih Ayub as human resource admin and NURUL LOTPI as accountant. At the fourth level is Adam Razman as a site supervisor. At the fifth level are Yasmin Razak as a clerk and Adib Razman as a technician. I will pass to the next presenter.
Hi, my name is NURIN SYAFIQAH. So I would like to continue to present about the company pay structure of Pahlawan Dinamik Sdn Bhd. For the first position is project manager, which the job responsibility includes project coordination and completion in a timely and cost-effective. Also function as a point of contact for the client or customer, as well as leading and guiding the work of technical employees. The project manager is the person in charge of overall site planning, coordinating and managing to ensure that work is completed to the specified standards and quality to meet the expectations of the client. The academic requirement for this position is a bachelor's degree in civil engineering or other engineering or equivalent. Then, for this position, previous work 7 experience of at least 5 years in a comparable subject was also necessary. The project manager salary annually is 145,000, and we choose to lead the market because the company will pay above the market salary, so there will be many selection rates of qualified applicant for applying the job. As you can see, the market comparison from the table, the highest salary is 175,406 and the lowest salary is 115,000. Second is technical engineering, which in charge address technical difficulties that emerge in building, inspection, and maintenance jobs. They must help the project manager set up the engineering library and conduct plant evaluations. The technical engineer is expected to produce basic and thorough design on process and mechanical engineering work efficiently and on schedule. This job requires a mechanical engineering background or other experience equivalent to this role. A minimum 2 years experience in a mechanical consulting, business or service and maintenance engineering construction. The technical engineering salary annually is 160,000, which we choose to lead the market because the company will pay above the market salary. So there will be many selection rates of qualified applicant for applying the job. As you can see, the market comparison from the table, the highest salary is 111,700 and the lowest is 84,000. For the next position is service engineer, who is in charge of rectifying problems, maintaining equipment, developing preventative maintenance policies, and updating user, among other things. They also need to be responsible on maintaining excellent relationship to customer and perform maintenance, repairs, and installation in collaboration with others. A minimum certificate in electrical, electronic or mechanical engineering or equivalent is necessary for this job, and a minimum of 5 years of expertise in site engineering and coordinating also required. The service engineering salary annually is 76,000, and we choose to lead the market, so there will be many selection rates of qualified application for applying the job. As you can see, the market comparison from the table, the highest salary is 87,709 and the lowest salary is 50,600. Then the next position is Human Resource Admin, which is responsible for the creation and maintenance of personal records. And this job also in charge for reporting on HR metrics on a regular basis and serving as the first point of contact for workers with HR related questions. A diploma or bachelor's degree in human resource management or business studies is required for this position. This necessitated a strong grasp of both written and spoken English and Malay. The HRM salary annually is 61,000. We choose to lead the market because the company will pay above the market salary, so there will be many selection rates of qualified applicants for applying the job. As you can see, the market comparison from the table, and the highest salary is 70,788 and the lowest salary is 49,000. Next is accountant, which responsibility to prepare accounts, budget and manage financial information, and this role must be able to maintain appropriate accounting debtors and creditors aging data and preparing monthly financial accounts and yearly financing accounting. This profession requires a diploma in finance accounting, banking or a related field, and also at least 3 years of work experience in a comparable sector. The accountant salary annually is 91,000, and we choose to lead the market, so there will be many selection rates of qualified applicants for applying the job. And as you can see from the table, market comparison, the highest salary is 108,557 and the lowest salary is 55,000. Next is site supervisor, which must be able to plan, organize and control projects as well as execute quality checks and supervise subcontractors and employees. The site supervisor is responsible for supervising, monitoring and controlling daily activities at the project site, as well as adhering to the document control protocol. And a diploma in electrical, mechanical or comparable engineering is required, and for those who do not have the certification must have at least 3 years of experience and also need to have a good communication and interpersonal abilities. The site supervisor annually is 80,000 and we choose to lead the market, so there will be many selection rates of qualified applicants for applying the job. As you can see, market comparison from the table, the highest salary is 91,000 and the lowest salary is 63,000. That's all from me, thank you.
My name is Muhammad Firdaus bin AZLAN. So I will present about the clerk and technician. First of all, clerk job summary is in charge of tasks delegated to them by their office manager or others department workers by observing, receiving and gathering the information from all relevant sources. So, for their job description is updating and storing business files to ensure they are correct and up to date and accessible to others employees. Second is sort and distribute incoming mail, preparing outgoing mail, such as envelope and package and so on. For the job specification, they must have at least 1 year of working experience in related field and ability to use and operate Microsoft Office and Microsoft Excel, as well as familiarity with common word processing, spreadsheet, database and basic accounting software. So, we can see for the base pay and the market comparison, the clerk salary at Pahlawan Dinamik is RM34,000 that arise as the result of our decision to outperform the market in terms of salary when selecting the eligible candidates for this position. So, we get from the market comparison, the highest is RM39,524 and the lowest is RM70,152 for this position based on their working experience. And next is the last position, which is technician. So the job summary is capable of repairing, installing, replacing and servicing various system and equipment. Next is work alongside other skills employees and must be able to read and communicate well. For the job description is monitoring and maintaining system diagnosis issues and troubleshooting equipment, running tests and preparing reports, updating and improving current system, and repairing or replacing faulty equipment. For the job specification for this technician position, they must have a diploma in engineering, mechanicals, mechatronics or other equivalent that are related to this position. They also must have 2 years of working experience can work in fast-paced environment and must be willing to work overtime. And lastly, can read in electrical circuit diagram and communicate in basic English and Bahasa Malaysia as requirement to this position. Next is the base pay of technician salary at Pahlawan Dinamik is RM53,000 ringgit, which is arose as a result of our decision to outperform the market in terms of salary when selecting eligible candidates for this position. So, based on the survey on the market comparison, so we get the top wages is RM71,000 ringgit, 190 ringgit, and the lowest is RM41,000 ringgit, 236 ringgit. So next, I will present about the employees benefits package. We know the employees benefit package is a collection of non-wages compensation that supplement an employee salary. It is employer to decide what they offer in a benefit package and can vary between individual employees based on some of the needs of their jobs. So they have two types of benefit, which is legally benefits required, which is the employees provident fund (EPF), Social Security Organization (SOCSO), and Employment Insurance System (EIS), and others benefit, which is life insurance, disability insurance, and fringe benefits. So for the Employees Provident Fund (EPF), according to EPF Act 1991 under Act 452, Employees Provident Fund Act 1991 is act to provide for the law relating to the scheme of saving for employees' retirement and the management of the saving for the retirement purpose and for matters incidental thereto. So for the contribution rates for the salary less than 5,000 ringgit, so employees need to contribute of 11% for their salary and employer must contribute for the 30%. So for the employees more than 5,000 salaries, employees still needs to contribute the 11% of their salary, but the employer only contribute for 12%. So for the Employment Insurance System (EIS), so have launched this Employment Insurance System (EIS) for the first time in January 2018. This is a financial assistance program designed to assist individuals who have lost their job until they can find new works. EIS cover all private sector employees who are obligated to pay monthly contributions on behalf of their co-worker who are not government employees, domestic workers, or self-employed. EIS contribution rate is set at 0.4% of the employees' estimated monthly pay, and company contribution is 0.2%. For the life insurance benefit, this decision of insurance falls under the employer-sponsored group plan, which is a company-sponsored life insurance plan with guideline for full-time employees in medium and large business. This is aside from the employees confront danger not only while at works but also on their journey to and from works, which has potential to occur. Next is disabilities insurance. There are two types of disability insurance: short-term disability, which begin immediately or within a few weeks of an accident, illness, or other disabilities, and long-term disabilities, which is provide the benefits to employees when they are unable to perform their jobs due to a long-term or permanent illness, injuries, or disabilities. So these disabilities causes of sickness, disease, damage, and impairments during their works. So for the last benefit is fringe benefit. This to recruit and retain brilliant employees that feature a variety of non-cash payment in terms of tuition help, flexible medical or childcare perks are example of this. So this desire a flexible medical plan that covers their family members such as their wife and children and when they are sick. So there are numerous situations involving child care outside. Child care is equally significant. So the last is about the tuition support will allow employees to continue their education and earn more information and qualification, which will aid the company growth and advancement in their career development. So that's all for me. Thank you.
For the implication to the company, it will increase employee motivation. Employees who are properly compensated demonstrate that the company regard them as employees and as human beings. When individuals believe they are respected, they are more motivated to show up for work. The second implication to the company is employee loyalty will increasing. This is because when workers are highly compensated and satisfied with their jobs, they are more likely to remain with the firm. Employees who get enough remuneration are more likely to stay with the company. Next implication to the company is attract the most qualified staff possible. That is to say, in order to remain competitive in the employment market, company must provide comprehensive employee benefits. If the company didn't provide a benefit package, they will most likely lose the top prospect to the company who do. Because for many employees, company's benefit package may be a decisive factor in where they choose to work. The next implication is people remain in their job because of job satisfaction. A comprehensive benefit package demonstrates that a corporation is concerned about its workers. Employees who get benefits such as paid time off, workplace perks, wellness initiative, and tuition reimbursement may feel more appreciated as a result. This may result in people who are content in their jobs, who are loyal to the organization, and who are driven to produce excellent work. The last implication to the company is bonus for retention. Retention incentives are more difficult to calculate. For long term, retention incentive may be damaging to an organization's bottom line since workers are not serious about leaving may seek to negotiate a retention bonus when they feel slighted by performance review that doesn't result in a raise or salary rise. For the conclusion, each and every company must define its purpose, comprehend the context in which it has been functioning, and build a policy and organizational structure for achieving its aims and goals in order to be successful. The human capital strategy that is implemented must contribute to the organization's success in terms of retaining, attracting, and motivating the personnel that are necessary to achieve high level of performance.